Hello, welcome to my channel. Before I do anything else, I must give praises to the Most High, because without the Most High, you wouldn't exist or I wouldn't exist. And the time now is 6:03 p.m. Monday. My topic today is how Indians was put here to take care of the entire United States. Before I get to that, I must say Mini Machone, water is life. That's a quote from my a quote of friends and viewers. If anybody's watching there, I hope you have a blessed evening. And I'm trying to keep this alive for natives because um I think when God gave everybody land, I think He intended for everybody to stay in their own country, but people had that free will in mind, so they figured they didn't have to listen to nobody. They started invading other people's countries. And like I said before in my other chapter that I did, how natives came evolved from the ground. They came from underneath the ground. Each native have a different story because that's how they was created. And people keep claiming to be native, so I'm trying to tell people a lot of science behind this. This is my second installment about how natives evolved. They was given the land, like I said in my other video, like the Israelites was given a task to do because they was was chosen. It's not saying that one people was better than other one, that they told they was special, but they disobeyed the creator too. That's why they was wandering in the desert for 40 years. Same thing with Native Americans. They gave land, some people don't believe native was all over the United States, and they didn't come through this barren straits like they want you to think. Natives came from other places like the Sky People. You will hear natives say that, and they try and make like they come from because see, some people seem to think that everybody is uh, the reason that everybody coexists from one ethnic person, and that's not so. That's why DNA is important. Like what I'm saying, um, it's nothing to be ashamed of. Like God intended for people to be different. And like I said before, I know it's hard to grasp what I'm saying. Natives was created by other special beings that God gave them the ability to create other people. That's why people say we was always here. There's nothing to be ashamed of that, but some people don't like things like that. I get ridiculed and picked at a lot. And I know what my mother was, I know what my father was, and stuff like that. And people like tell me, "Oh, you're too dark to be an Indian." And I said, "Y'all watch too many John Wayne movies. I know what I am. I know what my mother was." And she spoke her native tongue good. People look at people funny, and just because somebody have dark skin, not that I'm taking away nothing from other people, because I don't want people to misinterpret what I'm saying. Just because a person is dark, that don't mean a person is African American. And you have people that's you have Europeans that have dark skin, and they don't even have a suntan. But all that's hard to grasp with too. But I'm saying in the movie what Elvis Presley played in, that was true. Flaming Star of Death, he plays a half breed Indian. Indians can see something before it happened. And my mother, when she passed away, my sister said that she saw like a crystal ball. You know, like they have bulbs on a tree, them big bulbs. That's a star of death. That's some tribes can actually see. That means it's coming for you. It's not evil. It is a star of death, and that's what my mother saw. So, and animals have a great connection with indigenous people. They know who natives are and stuff. Not these fake ones that's walking around here always saying that OCO stuff. And I'm not trying to be mean. You do have people of got Indian, but not everybody. 'Cause a lot of tribes, people claim to be those tribes got wiped out over 475 years ago. And people keep trying to say that they're the real native, I always tell them to prove it. You know, y'all want everything proved to paper, so that's what y'all believe in, paper. People know, even some people that's not Native American know that paperwork is illegal. I mean, that's how it's done. Things in this country, it's not right. Like like I said before, your birth certificate is a bond. You see a stock bond, don't it look like that? That's what it is. You worth money, but you can't get nothing on a stock. They just tell you what you're worth, and if a war break out in this country, they'll make you go there, to fight. But these people can come here. They don't have to do anything, but just relax and get the benefits. People that have been here for hundreds and hundreds of years, like African American people and Native Americans, a lot of people think because I'm a native, oh y'all get benefits. Not all Indians get benefits. Like that movie that's coming out, that's very very important to see. When those white people married those Indians and they killed 24 indigenous people just because they found they had $12 million and stuff like that. It's a very good picture, and they did that in California. They wiped out a small tribe. I was telling my niece about that. They wiped out a small tribe of Indians in California that lived off the grid. They have been trying to get rid of these Indians for the 1800s. At that time, it was over 300,000 of those natives. That when they wiped them out, it was 300. Only a man and a woman survived. People talking about making that. No, it wasn't. It was on the news. These people pretend that they was coming there to help them, so the Indians relieved them. They injected all of them with COVID, and the COVID killed them. And only left a woman and a man, and she was in her 80s. She said, "I can't make no more babies. I'm too old." So they finally did it. The white man actually wiped us out and stuff like that. I already know if that lady and man is alive now. That was terrible. Being a native is very important to me. I'm not no, I'm not trying to sugarcoat it or anything. Like a lot of people don't tell the truth because they have white mentality in them. There's not nothing you could do about it. That's what happened. That's why everybody always like to go by paperwork because they got that in them. And when you see a man pimping a woman, that's white mentality because Europeans was doing um, that way before anybody else was doing it. And when you imitating like guys imitate, you imitating a slave master that was done that to your people, so you doing it to your own people. That's what a lot of people don't understand. That's white mentality. And never ever call a white person white. Because when you say that, you giving them power. They know, some of them know what it means, some of them don't. You have to educate people. When you hear a white person say white power, that's a white supremacist. Then you call him white. To then, my wife always called them Euros. That's short for European descent. White people in America, they all European descent. They weren't supposed to be here. Other people don't supposed to be here either, but they can't help that. They bought them here as slaves, but some people believe that they was never bought here. But yes, they were. It's a whole town, and you can ask some people. This is what people just assume things, and some people know the truth. They won't admit it. That's why people say, "Do you follow people on YouTube?" I said, "No, I follow my own heart and where I'm gonna go. I follow my mother. I follow God. You don't follow man, but man's always like natives say, man speak with forked tongue. You don't even gotta be an Indian to speak with a forked tongue. All people most speak with forked tongues. I'm not saying everybody, but a big majority of them is. Even courts lie to you and stuff like that. All this stuff was all the stuff that you see, natives already had their court system and stuff. That's where you all get it from. And but do the native get credit? No. Just like a lot of people didn't know about Jim Thorpe, until I told them he had helped create NFL football, but the white guy, as usual, took the credit for it. They tried to get him on some technicality. No, they didn't. Talking about he played sports and he wasn't supposed to play those other games, something like that. But they was lying as usual and stuff like that. So that's why I said take heed of what I say. I'm not saying I'm an expert on everything, but like I know what I'm talking about. It's like once again getting to these. fake journalists always think that they know everything, that they can never be wrong. When they see a cop sitting in his patrol car, how you know he's not working? They'll think that he's doing that on a tax dollar money. You don't know what he could be doing. He could be sitting there doing his work on the. I've seen cops have their car patrol. They have their car parked, and they be on their computer. They be probably doing a case, and he don't. That's the only time he have to do it. But heck, y'all come rolling up, always assume that he don't know anything or he's doing something wrong and stuff like that. 'Cause that if I'd have been a cop, I would have never answered y'all. There's nowhere in that law say he has to answer you. And the 14th Amendment mean that you can't discriminate against a person when they go get a job, but they still do that today. And it don't be European descent people, it be people of color. I've been discriminated against by Latinos, uh, blacks. They tell me to go to my own people, than NWs, whatever they. I thought people would get help from all, people walks like everybody. Even I was in church when we was homeless back in the 70s. The black pastor told my mother, "Aren't you an Indian?" My mother said, "Yes." "Well, can't you get help from your own people?" I said, "Wow." And we was homeless. A Chinese guy put us out in the street, and he had an illegal apartment, so he let us back in after we went and got the cop. But the cops, I could see when he padlocked the door. He ain't You supposed to go to the marshal for that to happen. He to made him open that apartment back up. So that's why I have that thing that I don't like a lot of immigrants. I don't hate them, but they get things that you or me can't get. A black American can't get nothing. A Native American can't get nothing. I don't even like calling them black, or they not black either. That is a title. Um, they uh, uh um they just give y'all titles, and people accepted first in the '60s and stuff like that. They were saying Afro American, I think it was, Negro American, Black American. Then first it went from colored to all that stuff. I don't accept any title. I tell people who I am. I'm an indigenous person of the land and stuff like that. I've been on a reservation, but I wasn't born on one. I'm more like a city Indian, but that still don't mean that you're not a native. Some natives too believe that if you weren't born on a reservation, that they think that they know it's Indians out there on born on a reservation, but they think that you don't know much of native. You got some Indians that wasn't born on a reservation know more about the culture than the Indian born on a reservation. Because who put you on reservations? So once again, I'm gonna end this with pleasant thoughts, and I hope everybody have a blessed evening. And my native audience, I hope y'all really have a blessed evening, because I have a GoFundMe page. So far, I'm not giving up. So far, I don't think no money's in the Cash App. That's for to help these natives, because seeing the Mexican government don't seem to help them. They need stoves, like those wood burn stoves that burn wood. That's my GoFundMe page. You can find it in some of my descriptions. If you like what I'm saying, comment, share, and like. So I'll talk to y'all another time. Danada Wado. That means take care and have a blessed evening. Aho. That means goodbye. Yawish. That means thank you in my other native language, Cheyennes and Lakotas. So I talk to you later. I just still have a lot of anger in me. I'm trying to calm down. I took it out on my wife. I should have did that. I have to go apologize. I don't know. Maybe the guys got humble. They said they're gonna try to find me a transmission for my car. That's all I need now, because they gave me the check back. That was nice, because some companies don't give you the check back. They give you credit. That's why he said, did you pay with cash or credit card? I said cash, which I did. If I had said credit card, they would have gave it back to me on my card. So I hope everybody have a blessed evening and take heed to what I say. So good night. I'll talk to y'all later. Oops.